So I am installing the Speedohealer version 4. Basically I linked another video how to get the fairings off. What I found was easier if you just make this loose using the same instructions that you see on the other video. Make this loose, make enough gap here just so your fairing that usually sits there can just be pulled away. The toughest part is these two, because it just, if you pull it directly towards yourself, it should be fine. It just pulls away. So to find your connection, it's going to be in this rubber boot. It's not very obvious, but this rubber boot here, if you pull it from the side, you can see there's the cables in there. So I may or may not clip this boot open to find the wire I need, but apparently it's in there somewhere. This would have been incredibly hard to record while I was doing it, but basically I had to cut open the boot, do it very carefully so you're not cutting any wires. There was these two chunky clips which are just totally different. You can just tell they're different shapes, they're a lot thicker. I had to unplug both of them just to get to the correct one, and you can see that that was that one there. There's another one in there, there's a green one, but that one there, they're all quite easy to pull apart, but just pull from the actual plastic, not the wires, because apparently you can very easily disconnect the wires. So pulled it apart, plugged it in, and before I thread it through, I just connect up the thing. So if you I turn on the engine now, you can see that it's reading, and then if I spin the wheel, you'll see that it's recording the speed again. So now I'm going to thread the wire through, which is probably going to be through here, because there is a cable. There are cables that are like sealed up and stuff. I'm going to feed it through there, come here and just like wind it through here, and then just like stick this down, and that should be that. Okay, another note, so when I did take out the boot, I kind of like just pulled it out a little bit, not too far, because obviously you don't want to stretch out the cables that are already there. And then I created a cut at the bottom, because obviously this is intended to keep your wires dry from any moisture that may fall from the top. So yeah, so when I pushed it back in, you can't even see the cut that I made because it's at the bottom. And here's the cable. They nicely just like all squashed together and went back exactly where they were. I ran the cable under this frame part here, through there, around underneath, and then there was a bit of excess, so I made it come around and under this you know, the belt that you can just take off. So it seems like it nicely fed all the way to there. Doesn't look like I need to use any of the cable ties, because that's not really going to move. Well, I don't think so anyway.